Is he the greatest of all time? He's a great player. I would say he's probably in the top 3 or 4 players I've ever seen in my lifetime, but I would say that probably Maradona and Zidane I would place above him in the all-time greats. You need to really affect games when it matters, and the games that really matter. So I think both Zidane and in particular Maradona have performed at World Cups and helped their international sides win World Cups. Maradona in particular almost won the World Cup single-handedly for Argentina. I don't think Messi has performed at that level yet. He was disappointing in the last World Cup with Argentina. So I think if he did that, then you might reassess it, but at the minute I think the others have the edge. I don't think there are many weaknesses in his game really. I suppose what you could say is that he benefits from playing in possibly the best club side in the world, and it's maybe easier to go past defences when they're being distracted by all the other great players that Barcelona have. But in terms of his game, other than being maybe small, he doesn't have any weaknesses, I don't think. I think he is the best player currently playing in the world of his type. He affects games, which I think is possibly the greatest test of a player. He's prolific in scoring, he sets goals up. I think his work rate is incredible for someone. He's not a prima donna. I think he's the best at the minute. I think if he doesn't perform well at the next World Cup, I think that there will always be a question mark over, why couldn't he do it at that level, no matter how many Champions Leagues he wins with Barcelona. I think you can improve. Players, maybe in sort of 2-3 years time, he might be at his peak. As he seems to be quite a clean living lad, so he doesn't give me the impression of someone who's about to go off the rails, or I suppose the only things that might prevent him improving more are a bad injury, or something like that, where the likes of Paul Gascoigne, you got the sense that just as he was getting to the best that he could be, he got a really bad injury and was never quite the same again. I think if Messi avoids that kind of injury, he will improve for at least another 2-3 years. I think when we think we've seen it all, we'll see something new, and sport keeps on surprising you about how good people can be. So time will tell.